Welcome to tonight's top news stories from around the world. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Naurin. Let's get started with the headlines making waves right now. Poll shows UAW members back Kamala Harris over Trump by 22 points. Kamala Harris says US ready for woman president as election nears. Harris campaign focuses on Gen Z voters with college campus tour. Trump accuses UK's Labour Party of interfering in US election. Bill Gates secretly donated $50 million to Kamala Harris' campaign, sources reveal. Mayor Adams announced new e-bike trade-in program to reduce lithium-ion battery fires. Governor Hochul highlights 50% organ donor registration achievement in New York. Oscar-winning director Roman Polanski settles alleged rape case, cancels Los Angeles trial. US defense chief confirms presence of North Korean troops in Russia. Terrorist attack on Turkish aerospace industries claims 4 lives. Sri Lanka increases security in surfing town following US attack warning. And Fernando Valenzuela, Dodgers legend and icon for Latino fans, dies at 63. You are listening to Headlines, now news in detail. A recent poll revealed that United Auto Workers members in key swing states supported Kamala Harris over Donald Trump by 22 points. The poll conducted by the union covered states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. In Michigan, where the U.S. auto industry is centered, 54% of UAW members supported Harris, while 34% backed Trump. The poll also showed that non-college educated men, a key group for Trump, preferred Harris by 14 points. The UAW president, Shawn Fain, has publicly supported Harris and has criticized Trump. Last year, Joe Biden became the first sitting president to join a UAW picket line during their strike against major auto companies. UAW has been actively campaigning to increase voter turnout for Harris by contacting its members. Members who heard from the union were 29% more likely to support Harris over Trump. Payne will address members next week alongside other Harris supporters like Senator Bernie Sanders in Michigan. Although most labor unions have supported Harris, the Teamsters Union chose not to endorse any candidate this year, citing mixed support from its members. With just 2 weeks until Election Day, Kamala Harris said on Tuesday that America is absolutely ready to elect its first woman president. In an interview with NBC, she added that her campaign is about turning the page for a nation tired of Donald Trump. Polls showed the race between Harris and Trump remains close, with both candidates holding rallies and appearing on podcasts to gain an edge. Trump, speaking in North Carolina, argued that the choice is between 4 more years of failure or the greatest years in our history. He also criticized Harris and her running mate, Tim Walz, calling them stupid. Fears over potential violence or Trump refusing to accept the election results have also grown. Harris said her campaign is ready for Trump to claim victory before all votes are counted. Meanwhile, former President Barack Obama has been campaigning for Harris, urging people to vote while Trump continued spreading conspiracy theories. Both candidates are focused on winning over key swing states as millions of Americans have already started voting by mail or in person. Vice President Kamala Harris' campaign has launched a push to engage Gen Z voters, targeting college students in key battleground states. The Vote for Our Future tour began last week and included events like concerts, block parties, and rallies at various college campuses. The campaign also invested in a large digital and ad campaign on platforms such as Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube to reach younger voters. This week, the tour featured high-profile supporters, including Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who spoke at Penn State last Friday. Harris' running mate, Tim Walz, will attend an event at Duke University in North Carolina. Harris emphasized the importance of young voters, saying they were key to her victory. A recent CNBC poll found Harris leading Trump by 20 points among voters aged 18 to 34, with 60% supporting her. The campaign aims to register more young voters and encourage them to vote early. Harris has praised Gen Z for being proactive on issues like climate change and school safety. Her campaign promises, including down payment assistance for first-time homebuyers, have been designed to benefit younger voters. Former President Donald Trump has accused the UK's Labour Party of interfering in the US election to help Kamala Harris. Trump's legal team filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission on Tuesday, October 22nd, claiming that Labour staffers were being sent to battleground states to campaign for Harris. Labour Party leader Keir Starmer denied any wrongdoing, stating that party members often volunteer in US elections in their spare time. He emphasized that this is not a formal party effort. The complaint was sparked by a LinkedIn post from Labour's head of operations, Sophia Patel, who mentioned sending staffers to US states like North Carolina and Pennsylvania. Trump's team claims this violates US laws on foreign interference. If the FEC agrees with Trump, Labour and Harris could face penalties. Starmer, currently attending a Commonwealth meeting in Samoa, said Labour volunteers have helped in US elections before and are following the rules. This situation could lead to tensions between Trump and the UK if he wins the November 5 election, especially as Starmer's policies are more aligned with the Democrats. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Bill Gates privately donated $50 million to a group supporting Kamala Harris' presidential run, according to a New York Times report on October 22. Three sources close to the matter said the donation was meant to stay secret. Gates, who usually avoids public political donations, has expressed concerns about a second Donald Trump presidency. Gates reportedly donated to Future Forward, a fundraising group backing Harris. This group doesn't reveal its donors, so the donation won't appear in public records. Gates didn't confirm the donation but stated this election is different, emphasizing the importance of healthcare, poverty reduction, and climate change. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is also worried that another Trump presidency could harm global health and family planning programs. Gates has historically maintained neutrality in politics to keep his credibility. In 2019, he said they avoided large political donations. Gates' children, Rory and Phoebe, reportedly influenced his shift toward political contributions, showing a growing interest in democratic causes. While some billionaires support Trump publicly, others, like Jamie Dimon, keep their political views private for fear of backlash. New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced the final rules for the city's new e-bike trade-in program aimed at reducing dangerous lithium-ion battery fires. The program, part of the city's Charge Safe, Ride Safe plan, will let food delivery workers exchange unsafe e-bikes and uncertified batteries for new UL-certified versions. The initiative hopes to reduce deadly fires caused by uncertified batteries, which have been a growing issue in the city. In 2023, New York had 224 lithium-ion battery fires, but in 2024, that number slightly decreased to 222. The 2 million program will be available to delivery workers who have earned at least 1,500 this year, and they can start applying in early 2025. Workers will receive a new e-bike and 2 batteries to ensure they can work safely. The city is also working to expand the bike lanes and set up safe e-bike charging stations. Deputy Mayor Meera Joshi said the program will improve safety while also helping delivery workers continue their essential jobs safely and effectively. Governor Kathy Hochul announced today that over 50% of eligible New Yorkers have registered as organ and tissue donors for the first time. This milestone marks significant progress for the state's organ donor registry. Governor Hochul emphasized the importance of this achievement, noting that many New Yorkers are still waiting for life-saving organ transplants. She credited the Departments of Motor Vehicles and Health for raising awareness about the urgent need for more organ donors. New York has struggled in the past with low donor registration rates. 10 years ago, only 22% of eligible residents were registered, and about 400 New Yorkers died each year waiting for transplants. Today's milestone is a major step forward, though more work remains to save even more lives. Officials from the DMV and the Department of Health joined Donate Life New York State and local leaders in the Bronx today to celebrate the achievement and continue promoting awareness, especially in communities with low registration rates. The state hopes to see even more New Yorkers register to save lives in the future. Oscar-winning director Roman Polanski will no longer face trial in Los Angeles over allegations of raping a minor in 1973. Lawyers for both sides confirmed they reached a settlement. Gloria Allred, representing the plaintiff, announced that the parties had agreed to a settlement to their mutual satisfaction. Polanski's attorney, Alexander Rufus Isaacs, stated that the matter was settled in the summer and has now been formally dismissed. The specific terms of the settlement remain undisclosed, with the plaintiff seeking unspecified damages. The lawsuit was filed last year in Los Angeles Superior Court by an unidentified woman who claimed Polanski raped her after giving her tequila, resulting in tremendous physical and emotional pain. Polanski has consistently denied the allegations. His legal team stated that he believed the case should have been tried in court. Polanski has a long history of legal issues, including a 1977 charge for drugging and raping a 13-year-old girl, which led him to flee to Europe before sentencing. He remains a fugitive from U.S. authorities despite multiple extradition attempts failing. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for global updates. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin stated that the US had seen evidence of North Korean troops in Russia. This marked the first official comment from a senior US official regarding the growing ties between these two US adversaries. South Korean intelligence had raised concerns last week about North Korean commanders being deployed to support Russia in its ongoing war against Ukraine. Austin mentioned that the exact role of these troops remains uncertain. If they become active in the Ukraine conflict, it might indicate that Russian President Vladimir Putin is facing more significant challenges than anticipated. Current estimates suggest around 3,000 North Korean troops are in Russia, with South Korean officials warning that this number could exceed 10,000 by the year's end. Ukrainian officials reported no sightings of North Koreans in combat yet, but called for any North Korean soldiers fighting for Russia to surrender. The US and South Korea are worried that in exchange for military support, Russia could provide North Korea with advanced weapon technology. Meanwhile, North Korea's government has not yet responded to the allegations. A terrorist attack at the headquarters of Turkish Aerospace Industries, located near Ankara, resulted in 4 deaths and 14 injuries. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who was in Russia for talks with Vladimir Putin, condemned the attack as heinous. Interior Minister Ali Yerlikaya confirmed that 3 of the injured were in critical condition and reported that 2 attackers, a woman and a man, had been neutralized. Local media captured images of thick smoke and flames at the site in Kahraman-Kazan, about 25 miles north of Ankara. The attack occurred around 4 p.m. local time, coinciding with Erdogan's meeting with Putin, who expressed condolences. Authorities initiated a media blackout on images from the scene, while reports suggested a possible hostage situation. Although there was no immediate claim of responsibility, Turkey has faced decades of conflict with Kurdish insurgents, particularly the Kurdistan Workers' Party, which is classified as a terrorist organization by Turkey, the US, and the EU. This attack came during a significant trade fair for the defense and aerospace industries in Istanbul. Sri Lanka deployed troops and boosted police presence around a Jewish community center in Arugam Bay, a popular surfing destination, after the US Embassy issued a warning about a potential attack. The heightened security measures followed social media calls for a boycott of Israeli-owned businesses in the area. Police spokesman Nihal Teldua stated that Chabad House, run by Israelis, was identified as a possible target, prompting authorities to enhance security. Tensions had reportedly risen between Jewish tourists at Chabad House and the local Muslim majority community. Both Army and Navy personnel joined police commanders to patrol the area and establish roadblocks. Local protests against Israel's military actions against Hamas in Gaza and Hezbollah in Lebanon had drawn wider community support in predominantly Buddhist Sri Lanka. Although Israelis made up a small fraction of the 1.5 million tourists to Sri Lanka this year, Arugam Bay is a favorite spot for Israeli travelers. In response to the credible threat, Israel's National Security Council raised its travel alert for Sri Lanka, urging its citizens in Arugam Bay to leave or relocate to Colombo, where security is heightened. Let's have a look on today's sports story. Fernando Valenzuela, the beloved Mexican star of the Los Angeles Dodgers, died on Tuesday night at a Los Angeles hospital. He was 63. Valenzuela was known for his remarkable career, which included winning the NL Cy Young Award and Rookie of the Year in 1981, igniting Dominia among fans. The Dodgers announced his passing just days before the World Series against the New York Yankees, with MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred promising to honor Valenzuela during the games. Valenzuela had recently left his position as a color commentator for the Dodgers' Spanish-language broadcasts and was hospitalized earlier this month. Valenzuela became a cultural icon in the 1980s, especially among Latino fans in Los Angeles. He was a two-time Silver Slugger and Gold Glove winner, remembered for his unique pitching style and his impact on the sport. Fans expressed their sorrow, recalling how he inspired them as players and as a member of the community. We'll be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,653.36. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 66.96 points or 0.34%. Tokyo stock close price is 38,411.96. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 542.64 points or 1.39%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,285.87. The Shanghai index is increased by 17.76 points or 0.54%. Hong Kong stock close price is 20,498.95. The Hang Seng index is increased by 20.49 points or 0.10%. Bombay stock close price is 80,220.72. The Sensex index is decreased by 930.55 points or 1.15%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Poll shows UAW members back Kamala Harris over Trump by 22 points. Kamala Harris says US ready for woman president as election nears. Harris campaign focuses on Gen Z voters with college campus tour. Trump accuses UK's Labour Party of interfering in US election. Bill Gates secretly donated $50 million to Kamala Harris' campaign, sources reveal. Mayor Adams announced new e-bike trade-in program to reduce lithium-ion battery fires. Governor Hochul highlights 50% organ donor registration achievement in New York. Oscar-winning director Roman Polanski settles alleged rape case, cancels Los Angeles trial. US defense chief confirms presence of North Korean troops in Russia. Terrorist attack on Turkish aerospace industries claims 4 lives. Sri Lanka increases security in surfing town following US attack warning. And Fernando Valenzuela, Dodgers legend and icon for Latino fans, dies at 63. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV. And also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jagu TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jagu BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.